So, guys, tell me what is master data governance? Already we discussed, right? What is master data? Hello. What is master data?
The data which is predefined with a set of rules.
Set of rules. Okay, not predefined.
It's
If
original data,
created,
the credit.
if created once,
Okay, we can create
the
it
data
once.
cannot be changed by others.
Very good.
The data cannot be changed by others without any authorization.
Very good. So we can enter only once. It is stored in the central location. So once it is entered into the system, we cannot do the changes. If you want to do the changes, we require certain roles and authorizations. What is the meaning of governance? What is
Set
governance?
of rules.
Roles and authorization.
Set of rules and authorizations.
Very good, excellent. Set of roles and authorizations. So, master data is a unique data, and it's enter into the system only one time. Once it is entered into the system, we cannot change oftenly. So, if you require to do the changes, so we require set of roles and authorizations. Okay, just tell me a few of the examples about master data in the real time. Tell me a few of the
PAN card,
examples.
like Aadhaar card, PAN card, passport,
Excellent. So if you
bank account.
yes, bank accounts. So if you check with your bank account, you are the bank holder, account holder. So if you wanted to do some changes, account address change, or mobile number change, email address change, is it possible to directly do the changes? Nothing.
No,
It's not possible. Directly we had to do how many ways we can do the changes? So one is online, one is offline. Offline, we need to visit the branch. Offline through the website, we can log in into the system. Then we can raise a request to change account address or mobile number or mail ID. These changes we had to raise a request to the bankers, right? This is a process we are doing in regularly our day-to-day life, correct? So
yes.
today we are going to discuss just introduction. So it just little just 5%, at least 5%, we need to understand about this master data governance. Actually, why this SAP designed this master data governance? What is the advantage? What are the advantages? And why we need to choose this master data governance? What are the additional options which is related to master data? Any other techniques are available in the market? So these are all details we are going to discuss right now. So generally, just now we discussed one example, that is uh, bank account address change. Okay, what is the change type? Address change. Bank account is a master data, correct? Bank account number, for example, sorry, not account number, bank account address details. I need to change bank account address details. Let just give me, I need to change my mouse. Okay, perfect. Now, so here, just assume like you are the bank customer. So you are the bank customer of ICICI Bank, for example, ICICI Bank, ICICI customer. So as a customer, what is your request? For example, currently you are staying in one particular location. You need to move on to migrate to another location. So currently your existing data is available in the system, Hyderabad address. This is the actual address available in the server, bank server. Your account, as per your account, this account number associated with the address. This is Hyderabad address details. Now, what is your request? You need to change bank address account your account address change, bank address change. This is your request. So generally, if you wanted to do this activity, bank address change, I mean account address change, how do you interact with the banker? So for example, you required,
Either online or offline.
okay, okay, offline, leave it. So this is a, what is the online procedure? Tell me the online procedure. How do you interact with the
We
bank?
can call to the customer care.
Excellent. We had to
We
call
can
the
call with the customer care.
customer care. So to get the customer care details, first what we had to do, we had to log in into
Check.
bank URL. Bank URL, that is ICICI.com. Customer needs to log in into bank URL, correct? Once log in into the bank URL, you can get the contacts in the contact list. You will get the bank customer care details. That is one option. Or else you can directly log in into your account, and there will be options are available. Account address, sorry, bank account address change related some requests there would be available inside the your account. There is a two options are available. So as you said, we need to call customer care. Okay, so we'll go with that case. So if you call to the customer care, so what they will ask you? So if you call to the customer care,
They will ask our name, date of birth,
very good.
some
Uh,
necessary details.
so few of the KYC details like your name, mobile number, and your previous address details. According to that, your bank account, the bank account confirmation. Once it is done, they will proceed with the change request. So what is the request they will take? So the requester. So they will submit your request in the requester section. Once they log in into the system, and they will take your request. So this is your current address. You need to change to from Hyderabad to Bangalore. The complete information in their particular website, they will maintain it, and they can click the submit. So here the button, submit button. Submit is a authorization. So requester. So as on behalf of your customer care officer, so they have taken your details and submit. They have entered into the site. Then they click on submit button. Submit. This is indicating the authorization. This particular requester having authorization is not a manager, is not an approver, is just a requester. Requester having the authorization, either submit or cancel. Two authorizations. These are the authorization. So he required only submit or cancel. So once he submit the request, immediately you will receive one SMS or a SMS and mail. Correct. So in this mail, you will get one number. That is a change number. That means that is like we are calling like a ticket or a request number, like that. So that is number would be R00153 something number got generated. This is your request number. So what is this request number? This request number is indicating. So what is the customer request? What type of request it is? So when it is created, so these are all details are enclosed with this particular request ID. When it is generated, when the requester has submit the request, then automatically the number got generated. For your reference, to track this process, you will get also SMS or mail. Through this SMS or mail, you will get the request number. Correct. This is generally we are getting the same process. We are interacting with the banker. Once they submit, it is you will receive a message, and that there would be a number. So here, if you open that message, there they mention there is some buffer time, like your issue would be resolved 5 to 7 working days. Correct? Immediately they would not do the changes. Why immediately they wouldn't do the changes? Why it is required 5 to 7 working days? Because of that is a master data. It is normal. It is not a normal data. It is a master data. So as per your request, this is particular user requested this request. This is the correct request. Requester is genuine or not. So for this request related, any documentations are required. For example, this is address change. So supporting address. What is the current address related documents? Your Aadhaar card, PAN card. These are all documents are request. According to that, they will need to change your address details. Correct? So that they will give you 5 to 7 working days to perform this all activities, to update completely your data into the main server. So it would take 5 to 7 working days. In this 5 to 7 working days, what happened? Whenever you are submit the request got generated. At the same time, you will get a mail, SMS or mail. Same at the same time. What is the next level? So when you visit the branch, there is a clerk, check deposit section, and cashier department. There is a different sections, right? Here is also approval in the online level. Also, we have it separate sections. First section is requester section. Once it is submitted, immediately this reviewer section, this reviewer part also, they are also got the mail. So what is the same request? It is available in the mail. So what he does, once open his mail and click on this button, click on this request, then you will able to view the request details. What is the request? So it is address change, bank account. This is the bank customer bank account. So he is requested for address. So what he has to do? He has to verify the document. So, is this guy submitted the supporting documents which is related to address, PAN card, Aadhaar card? So that is are valid or not? So that is everything done by this reviewer part. If this reviewer is also having the two authorization, either submit or cancel, is also do the either submit or cancel. These are the two authorization. If anything are missing, any documentation are missing, so then immediately what he has to do? He has to do the click cancel button. So once he click the cancel button, again it is sent back to the requester. So what he once he cancel, before cancel it, he has to mention one note. So note is, so this particular customer doesn't maintain any proper documentation, or this particular document is missing. That's kind of note he mentioned, and then he cancelled. Then immediately the same information sent to the requester. So this requester cancel. So he informed to the customer, you need to submit this document. Again, he has to do the same. He has to submit with the document, and he click on submit, and same request will be processed. Again, it is sent to reviewer. Now reviewer is okay with all documentation. Then he has to do the submit. Once it is submitted, again it will move to the next section, approver section. So in the approver section, so each level activity you can able to track. So once you order the product into the Amazon and Flipkart, you can able to track it, right, through this tracking number. Same like through this number, you can able to track what is the status of your request. So your reviewer section is done. Now it is in the approver section. So each and every level there is a statuses. So through that you can able to view the status. And here the approver section. So approver activity is what? You need to enter the same data into the system. What is the existing data that is modified with the current address, and then he has to submit. So not submit. What is authorization? Approve or reject. These are the two authorizations he has. Approve or reject. So if everything is fine, there is no issue, then he has to enter into the system and he click on approve. If any issue, again he cancel, and he has to maintain the note, same why he cancelled. Then send back to the requester. Again, he has to collect the documentation, and again this process is going on the same till approver section. Once the approver is approved, then your data would be automatically replicated to the main server. And here earlier it is the data got saved as a under your account Hyderabad. Once this approver is approved, the data got changed. Now it is replaced with Bangalore, like this. This is the process is going to be done in the real time. This is the processes we are companies are following to do the changes in the master data. So master data is a this is the main data. So without unnecessary without authorization, if you do any changes, that might be a chances to uh, when to duplicate or inconsistency, or might sometimes if you unnecessarily move the data into target system, that might be a chances to duplicate or performance related issues also may arise sometime. So that is a purpose. First, we are entering to the system main server, so we have to filter the data first. It has to follow all the standards, all the master data standards, then only we are entering into main system. It is like a gatekeeper. This MDG system is a gatekeeper. Like once data is entering into the system, it filter all the ways, all the master data ways. It filter, then only if it is satisfied, then only the data move to target system. This is the live system. This is the live system. Here directly we cannot do any changes. If any master data changes, we have a two system. One is MDG system and one is target ECCR SO system. So in the MDG system, it's specially designed for master data changes. Here there is no active data is available. So whenever your request is raised, if your request raised, one number got generated. This number, it holds the data, right? This is called in MDG terminology. We are calling CR. CR means change request. Change request. So what is the purpose of this change? Bank account address change. Account address change. This address change we are called CR type. What is the change request type? So CR type is a address change. What is the change? What is the customer requested changes? That is CR. What is the change? It is the CR type. So whenever requester submit the request, this CR got generated. So once CR generated, that would be stored in one particular location. Correct. Whenever the data is saved, that the in the system level, it would be stored in some particular location. That location is called staging. We are calling like a staging. In the MDG system, any request is entering to the system. If you click on submit, then immediately the data comes under the staging area. So whenever you are entering the data into the MDG, that is not a finalized data. That is you requested. That is not finalized till approve. That your data is not finalized. Once it is approved, then your data is finalized. That is a accurate data. That is become a accurate data. Till whenever the data entering into the MDG system, that data is a inactive data. It is not an active data. So that data will be stored in the staging area. In the staging area, it holds only inactive data. There is no active data available in this staging area. So in the still staging area, how long this data would be stored? Till till this approver is approve the data. Until then, the data will be stored in this staging area. Once approver is approved, then this inactive data become a active data. Then automatically the data replicated to target system, and there is no data into the staging. The data got removed. The same data inactive to it is become a active data, and same data it is replicated to target system. This is the process. Okay. So what are the things you observed here? as a MDG terminology. So we have used two terminologies, MDG terminologies. So one is change request type and customer change request type, CR change request, and staging area, and governance, and active and inactive data. These are the six new terminologies sir, we discussed as of now. Correct? So in this is a real-time process. Here, you guys tell me any doubts here. So, is it clear, everyone? First of all,
Yes.
so now tell me, you guys, what is staging area?
So temporary data storage means in MDG system.
Okay, this staging area is available in which system?
In MDG system.
In MDG system.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen?
Yes.
No?
Yes.
Okay. So, where
No.
staging table is available? In which system staging area is available?
MDG.
MDG system. Okay. Okay. Now, what is change request? What is CR?
Change request here.
So when CR got generated,
When the requester raise the request.
when the requester submit the request, the CR got generated. Good. What is CR type?
CR type means it is based on the address or mobile name change. Whatever the
Change type.
requester asked to
Very
change
good.
the
That is a change type. Excellent. And the CR, whenever the CR is created, the data will be stored in which area? Where it is stored?
it is stored in the MDG system. Means staging area.
In the staging area. Very good. Once the data is approved, once the CR is final check approved, then the data is where it is stored?
It will go to the main server, which converted into active data.
Very
DCC
good.
system or HANA
Excellent.
system.
Excellent. Excellent. Now, I hope you guys are clear, right? So, this is the process. This is whatever we are discussing, simple discussion. The same process we are going to be deployed into the real time system. Same configuration we had to do in the real time system. The simple development. Okay. So, MDG level, these are all predefined objects are available. According to the user requirement, we had to design this process. This entire process is called MDG, Master Data Governance. So going forward, we had to discuss each and every part. Whatever we are discussing, how to, when this staging table is created, and when this CR is created. This is a one by one topic. Going forward, we will discuss each and everything. Clear? Now, this is for just introduction about master data. Now, going forward here, so current in the market, these are the solutions are available. Same like master data solutions, like manual processing. This is the manual processing. IBM InfoSpace, Microsoft IBM is introduced first InfoSpace, and Microsoft introduced master data services. Oracle introduced MDM suite. SAP earlier it is introduced MDM. Now it is become a MDG. So through this MDM solutions, now it is it's become a MDG. So these are the all solutions are available. Okay, fine. But why this MDG is most popular in the market? So here These four solutions are like manual processing, nothing but it is like a, for example, it's a countable data. We no need to use any softwares or nothing. There is no applications configuration, nothing is required. For example, you have 100 users. Manually, you can maintain through the book. There is no nothing. There is no, you can maintain it is in the Excel only. So any duplicates or anything is that is easily you can identify the hundred thousands of it. This accountable records, that is nothing is required. That is manually we can process, but it is uncountable data. It's a lakhs of data, thousands of records. So that is uncontrollable data. So definitely you have to maintain this one application to handle this master data. So from the beginning we are working, we are discussing this master data. Without master data, what happened? If you're not, I'm not following any master data related this conditions, rules and authorizations. I'm not following anything. So if I'm directly I'm entering the data, so what happened? For example,
Every time it will be changed.
so for example, your Aadhaar card number, your Aadhaar card. So if you're not following any process, any master data related terms and conditions, what happened? So directly, if you create the data, there might be a chance to duplicate. And the same number, hundreds of numbers we can generate. Anyone can access the system, and anyone can do the changes. For example, your passport. If you have authorizations for these things, there is no master data standards, nothing is maintained. Directly you can able to log into the system. You can create your own passport, you can create your own pan card and other cards. There is no roles and roles and authorizations, right? So what happened? So that entire things are collapsed. That means that is not accurate data. For example, there is a business terminology. So if you take any kind of business, so in the business, for example, if you take Amazon or Flipkart, daily they're entering the product values. For example, in case the product iPhone 14 Pro Max. So this is 1,35,000. 1,35,000. While entering the data, I missed last one zero. Directly I entered. So I didn't follow any standards. Directly I entered the data. So it is visible onto the main screen. Immediately users can book this iPhones. So what happened within 10 minutes, there is a crores of business loss. Correct? So because of here, nothing is followed. Any kind of master data standard, there is no standards are followed. So what happened? There is a big loss to the companies. Within the fraction of seconds, there's a crores of business they can lose. Right? So that is the case. Every any kind of so any kind of business, any type of business, master data maintenance is the mandatory. Any kind of products, to take any kind of solutions, not only SAP, any other platforms, without master data there is no data. We cannot add any data without master data. That master data is the main gatekeeper. Without master data, there is no data into enter into the system. So in these three solutions, IBM, Microsoft, Oracle solutions, these are also provided master data standard solutions. But using these solutions, we can maintain only 40% of data accuracy, not 100%. There might be a chances to duplicate. Here we can. It is not this. These solutions are not supported to maintain the 100% data accuracy. So in the MDM solutions also, earlier through this we can achieve 60% data accuracy. So transparency. But then from the 2014 14 onwards, they moved on to MDG. Through the same solutions are integrated into MDG. Through the same solution, they developed MDG, Master Data Governance Solutions. Through this, we can achieve 96% of data accuracy. So that is the advantage. In the entire market, there is no solutions are available through this. Solutions are available. There is also providing 90 plus data transparency, but there it is involved coding. Definitely, you have to if you do any small changes also, you have to rely on the technical team, developer, coding whose coding related activities are doing. Though you have to rely on to that particular guys. But in the MDG section, 90% of configuration there is no coding. That is the solution. This type of solutions are provided by the SAP, the MDG level. So that is the reason it is the most popular into the market, and most of the companies are looking for these solutions only. So without coding means that we can easy to use. Within the short time, we can prepare the applications and we can deliver it. So here we no need to rely on the coding. So maximum 90% of solutions are configurations only. We can done through the configurations. That is the advantage for MDG. Okay. See here in the MDG solutions. The MDG solution, these are the solutions are provided integrated to SAP Workbench. So integrated to SAP Workbench. Generally, what we discussed just now, first diagram. So MDG system is separate. This MDG is separate, and in our SAP system, ECC or S4, this is the target system. So end of the day, this data would be consistent data. This ECC or S4. So in the ECC S4 level also, we can maintain the master data. Directly we can maintain the master data through the T codes. For example, material creation. What is the T code? MM01. Through the MM01, we can create material, and we can change the material MM02. Correct? This is creation is a master data. Material creation, that is a master data. After creation of the material, we need to change MM02. Through that, we can do the changes. Correct? So here we have a solution. We have a T codes are available. So then why this MDG is required? Already we can do the changes in the ECC and S4. Then why we need to use this MDG? Because of MDG, if you do the changes directly in the ECC and S4 system, what happen? So anyone can do the changes. That might be a chance to inconsistency. So here it is also possible, but through this T codes, we can maintain only 30% of data consistency, remaining 70% of that is it is not following any standards. So it is not recommendable. So whenever the MDG install this all T codes, we couldn't get any authorization. We cannot do the changes through this T code if the MDG system is installed. So whatever the changes, that everything done through MDG system, once it is perfectly followed all the governance process, then only the data will move on to the target system. The data got updated into target ECC tables. That is the process. So integrated to SAP Workbench means, for example, MM01. If you open MM01, you will get a screen. So here you will get a material creation, material descriptions, and material quantity. So this are all details are available into the GUI screens, right? The MM01, if you observe. So these are all details are maintained into the MM01 screen. So same, what are the logic here? It is maintained into the ECC. The same logic, same design, same coding, they were integrated into MDG system. So here is also, if you open the MDG so same screen here here it is also open, but UI is different. Here GUI system, here NWBC. So there is a different UI. So UI is different, but backend logic would be the same. Same logic they implemented here. So that is the reason integrated to SAP Workbench. This is SAP Workbench. Same logic they implemented into the MDG system. Through that same, whatever, for example, here material number is mandatory. If you are not entering the material number, the data wouldn't be saved. So here is also that roles and whatever the logic, whatever the mandatory things here it is maintained, same things are it is applicable. Okay, so same logic will be implemented in the this particular section. So that is the meaning of the integrated to SAP Workbench. The same logic will be here it is also same logic they used to do material creations, business partner creation, all kind of scenarios. They use the same kind of code. Same code they copy and paste it here. Okay, and it's provide the consolidation process. So what is this consolidation? So consolidation means, so as of now we are discussing this is the MDG data. Whatever the changes we are maintaining this MDG. So once it is everything is fine, then we'll replicate it to target systems. Correct. So earlier, for example, they are using old versions, and now they are integrated. They are upgrading to S4. There will be a few fields are not mandatory fields. Once it is upgraded, few fields are mandatory. So if you upgrade it, so the new data added, the new data it's following all the new terms and conditions. But what about existing data? For example, in this system, 1 lakh records are available. These are the old records. So now you upgrade it to new system. What about this old data? It's now this old data also follow the current master data standards. That means it is inconsistent data. In this 1 lakh record, maybe chance there might be a chance there is a duplicate into this 1 lakh record. So that is the case. What we have to do, we have to take this dump, and again there is a consolidation box. So through this, we have it through this MDG master data consolidation. So from all the target system, like other system, we are dumping into this MDC. Through this MDC, we have to validate as per the current standards. So again, it will move on to the MDG, and MDG levels, what are the current standards are following, same standards again it's followed. Then same data got replicated to target system. The same data is coming, again it is coming to MDG, again it is re-updated into the target system. This entire process that is done by the consolidation. Okay, so going forward we'll discuss topic by topic more information going forward. This is for just introduction. And duplicate checks, just now we discussed in the existing records or while entering the records. For example, in the target system 1 lakh records are available. Again you are creating a new material or new business partner or customer. There might be a chance the same customer it is available in this 1 lakh record, same name, same address, same mobile number. There might be a chance. So while entering, while creating the customer or vendor, any kind of object, system will stop. Is there any duplicates? System automatically show the pop-up. This particular user already created, this is associated with this number. So like that consolidate, so the uh, complete information, complete pop-up will be displayed into the one pop-up window. The complete resized information here it is available through this duplicate checks. These are the algorithm, predefined algorithms are available in the MDG. So through that, we can identify while creation of the object that automatically system identify this particular duplicates. For this, nothing, there is no code is nothing is required. Through the configuration, we can achieve. And governance. Governance already you know. What is governance? What is governance, guys?
Set of roles
Roles and
and
authorizations.
Very good. Set of roles and authorizations. So here we can maintain the roles and authorizations inside the MDG solution level. And integrated. Integrated is the same. So once this is the MDG system, this MDG system, in this MDG system, if it is a finalized CR is final check approved, then this data I need to replicate it to SAP system, target SAP system, or non-SAP system, or cloud system, any kind of system. We can replicate the data within the one shot. Within the one execution button, we can replicate it to the same data. We can replicate it to n number of system. In that n number of system, there might be a SAP system, non-SAP system, or cloud systems. Any kind of data, any kind of system, then we can replicate the data within the one shot. This solution only available in the MDG. The same kind of solution, it is available in SAP, but that is SAP to SAP solutions. SAP to non-SAP, few solutions are available, but these kind of solutions are available only in the MDG. Okay, that is the reason it is the most popular in the market. And time dependent and time independent distributions means time independent means while a replication of the data. For example, if you need to replicate GL accounts based on the time period within the financial year, or within the quarter, I need to how many GL accounts are created, the GL account I replicated to target system. That kind of time frame is a time dependent, time independent distribution. That kind of solutions are available into the MDG system. So this is the complete architecture overview about the MDG. So generally, to install as of now, the first example, just we discussed one example, right? Customer account details, sorry, account address details change. We discussed, how you remember, right? These are the uh, just in the beginning we discussed this topic. So there, how user interact with the banker, how user interact with the banker,
Online and offline.
online and offline. Online, through online, how is interacted?
Customer care number.
So how this particular customer get the customer care number?
To internet.
So, open the bank app, bank portal.
Bank portal, correct? So bank
Yes.
portal. Through this portal, user interact with the portal. Through this portal, they are logging into the system, correct? So those in this portal, they can identify the what is the requirement, the requirement related information they can get it over there. So here is also MDG overview. SAP has given one portal. The portal name is NWBC. T code itself NWBC, NetViewer Business Client. Okay, so user interact with this T code NWBC. Once click on this NWBC, system redirect in into MDG system. Directly, it is moving on to MDG UI screen. So once coming to MDG UI screen, one screen is open, you will get three. These are the objects you will get onto the screen: material, supplier, customer, account, accounts related. So in the supply in the material, actually SAP provided three solutions, three models they delivered. SAP MDG. SAP MDG delivered three objects. The one is material, combination of supplier and customer, that is a business partner, and these are all accounting related information, that is a finance. Finance here in the MDG level we are calling like OG. Total three object standard models are available into the MDG system. Once we install the MDG system, we can get three objects. One is material, one is finance, and another one is the business partner. So material level, business partner with customer, business partner with the supplier. You guys familiar with the supplier and customer, right? You know, right? Customer like who are buying the product. Those guys are customers like us. Who is selling the product? End product. Who is selling? Those are the vendors or supplier. Vendor or supplier, both are same. And business partner. Okay, after completion of this, we'll discuss with us separately with the business partner. After end of the session, you will get a clarity with about this business partner. And finance related, these are the object: GL account, profit center, cost element, company code. These are customer defined some objects. So these are all comes under the standard objects. Once MDG system is installed into the server, then automatically we'll get this MDG as provided this standard object. Okay, so how do we install? Which version it is suitable to install the MDG system? So to install the MDG system, the least version is ECC 6.0. This is the least version. This is the below version. At least the system level, at least it is 6.0. ECC 6.0. If it is installed, then only we can proceed with the MDG installation process. Why not above? Why not before version? We have a before versions also there, right? We discuss in the SAP versions.
Yes.
So why not we use the below versions, ECC 6.0 below versions?
In market currently available ECC 6.0 as per 2006 model.
So that's okay. So 2006, okay, that's fine. But why it's not recommended? That is my question. So as I mentioned, 6.0. That is your question actually. I'm asking. So, but I'm asking why below versions are it is not useful.
Because some of the
Maybe it
properties
is
are
not
duplicated.
updated versions.
No. So ECC 6.0, what are the few additional models are available? Tell me few of the models in the ECC 6.0 onwards. What are the additional modules? Some of the few models are added, right? So these are before 6.0, before below versions. There is no all type of solution which is related to material, finance related. These are all type of business standard objects, whichever it is not available. Whether to this, these are all are not available in the below version. 6.0 below version, there is no solutions. So that is the reason this version is this below version is not applicable for to install MDG system. It's not supported because of the basic requirement is, if it is the basic requirement related objects, nothing is available. So system doesn't support this version. From 6.0 onwards, all kind of modules are involved. Almost 180 plus modules are involved. So their material related supplier, business partner, all kind of solutions are available. So that is the reason 6.0 is the main version. This is a supported version, minimum version. Okay. So once MDG system is installed, we can get these three standard models. And to install MDG system, at least we have a ECC 6.0 minimum version, minimum SAP installation. This is the ECC version is required to install MDG. And this MDG, in the once install the MDG system, these are all predefined objects, roles. So roles and work center. This roles, what is the purpose of roles? To maintain the governance. So here we can create the roles. This roles creation process, that is everything handled by the system. These are all predefined solutions are available into the MDG level. And inbound and outbound interfaces. Inbound and outbound interfaces means to interact with the target system. Once the data is finalized, to replicate to target system, that replication related configurations, inbound and outbound configurations, source system, target system connections, that is everything available in the MDG system. Once we install MDG, we can get this predefined solution. Validations and derivations. Validations, for example, if you enter wrong data, so system needs to throw the message, this particular value is wrong, you need to enter this particular value, there is an information message. So that is a validation. So those kind of validations are we can maintain in the MDG level. And the workflows, through these workflows, what is the purpose of workflow? It is maintain the governance. Its process, the request will move from one location to another location through this workflows. With the help of workflow, your request got moved from one location to another location in the governance process. Governance is a setup, step-by-step process. It follows set of roles and authorizations. This step-by-step process handled by the workflow. Staging already you know, just now we discussed. It is an inactive data, but it is available in the MDG system. Once CRE is created, the data will be stored in this particular section. And these are add-ons. So these add-ons are coming from the MDM. So just now we discussed, this is MDG developed from MDM, Master Data Management. So these are the integrated solutions, informations towards viewer services, netwear MDM solutions. These are the old solution. Through this, they they developed this integrated solution like data quality, search cleansing, change request, so data analytics related to SLAs. So these are all UI framework, governance model. These are all integrated solutions are provided based on these MDM solutions here. Through this, we can handle through this all standard objects, we can handle the master data. So end of the day, what happened if the CR is final check approved, the data replicated to a number of target system. In that, SAP systems, non-SAP systems, or target system, or third party system, any kind of system, we can send the data to n number of system. That is no matter it is a SAP or non-SAP. Okay. So along with, it's tightly integrated with the SAP workbench. Just now we discussed same logic, whichever it is maintained in the SAP level, in the ECC or S4 section, same logic it is applied in the MDG section. And applications are central governance process end to end. That is process end to end. That means here through this we can maintain the data and we can configure the application end to end. And here to do just now in the beginning I mentioned, through MDG solutions 90% of configuration, through configuration we can maintain 90% of application and 10% of technical. Coding is 90% of configuration, 10% of coding is required. When 10% of coding is required means, if you work with against to the MDG, against to the standard. Against to the standard means MDG has recommended standard solution. In that standard solution, if you required any custom objects, so MDG, for example, here business partner related solutions are available. In that business partner, your requirement in this business partner level, I need to display material. So system defined for only BP solution. In that BP, there is no material. So that requirement is that is your own requirement. You need to involve the material data into the BP business partner. So that is your own requirement. That is called custom requirement, user defined requirement. So when we go with the user defined requirement, that time we require 10% of coding. This 10% of coding, who will do this? Who will handle this? The technical team, ABAPers. So to do this ABAP coding, so it is supported OOPS ABAP. Through the OOPS ABAP, the entire MDG coding developed through OOPS ABAP. So if you do any kind of customization, we had to follow the ABAP language, Advanced Business Application. So same like a C, C++, but here in the SAP level, ABAP language. Okay. So integrated data with the services, cleansing, matching. This is at the matching data quality related services that is provided by the MDG. These are all matching. So integrated solutions. And once data is finalized, the data is replicated to target system. So to connection of source system to target system, these are the connections. These are all type of connection, how to interact with the target system from MDG to target system. Those are all solutions are available through this MDG. Once we install the MDG system, we can get all these predefined solutions. Okay, these are all solutions will be available once we install the MDG system. We can get all these things. Okay. So any new terminology, so you know this all concepts, right? Anything is new to you? Like this is a complete new terminology, new business. So you're all from the different backgrounds. So these solutions are all business solutions. These are all objects are roaming around the real-time business. So if you face any difficulty to this terminology, like business partner, customers, vendor, so this kind of thing, just let me know. I will explain to you. Okay. Is it clear, everyone? This is the MDG architecture. So going forward from the next future classes, so we are going to be design the object based on this architecture. Based on this architecture, we can design the objects. Okay. So guys, tell me, what is customer? Who is the customer?
If you purchase any item, we are the customer.
Very good. Who are the vendors?
Vendors means like Amazon, Flipkart, they are vendors.
Okay, means Amazon, Flipkart, what they are doing?
Means they are selling the products of
Very
multiple
good.
products
They are
to the
selling the
customers.
products to the customers. And who is the business partner?
Business partner means banks, they are providing offers to the vendors. They are the business partners
Okay, good.
in basic terminology out of SAP.
Okay, okay, that is okay, good. So let me explain to you. So generally, you know, Bixi, Bajaj Electronics, Chroma. These are the showrooms, right? So for example, if you take Bajaj Electronics, so for example, you are a customer. Your requirement is you need to purchase LG refrigerator. LG refrigerator. So what you have to do? Directly you can visit LG showroom. Why you are visiting Bajaj Electronics? Bajaj Electronics. So LG, if you require LG refrigerator, you can directly visit LG showroom, right? Why we are visiting Bajaj Electronics or Chroma or Vijay Sales? This electronics companies, electronic showrooms are there, right? So,
If those
it,
are
We'll
available
see
in the local.
all
so
the brands available there.
yes, that is the purpose. So this Bajaj Electronics, Big C's, they are having all kind of products. Not only LG, not only Samsung, all kind of brands. For example, you are looking for refrigerator. So refrigerator related all brands are available in the Bajaj Electronics. Correct? If you are looking for AC, all brands are available in the Bajaj Electronics. Moreover, they are providing the discounts onto the products. Correct? So that is the reason we choose Bajaj Electronics Big C's. But Bajaj Electronics is not a direct seller. Is not a direct seller. Who's the direct seller? This LG. LG is a direct seller. The LG, this company delivering the products, AC, refrigerator, all kind of electronic goods. These are the direct seller. But we are purchasing, this customer is purchasing the product from Bajaj Electronics. This Bajaj Electronics is a third party. It's not a direct seller. Who is the direct seller? This supplier, LG, is the direct seller. Correct? So here, the business partner means these big C's, Bajaj Electronics, these are all business partner. They are collecting the products from the different vendors. So they are selling the products on name of this their brands. Whenever customer is purchase the product, whenever customer is purchase a product, in this particular business partner can handle both customer master data, both vendor master data, customer master data and vendor master data. When you purchase the product, here they can store who is the customer, where he located, what is the phone number, mail ID, address, everything saved under this business partner level. If you this seller is sell a products through this Bajaj Electronics, who is the seller, who is the seller details, where he located, how many products we collected from the seller, what is the GST number, registration number, finance related all data, that is saved under this business, this particular business partner section. That is like Bajaj Electronics. Here is also which customer is purchase the product, what is the CGST, HGST, what is the discounts they provided, that is that is also saved under the same this particular location. So directly or indirectly, this is particular business partner handling both customer and vendors. So earlier, below version S4, whenever before introduce of S4 in the ECC system, the system level, there is a customer is a separate T code, vendor is the separate T code, XJ01, XK01. Whenever S4 is whenever S4 is introduced into the market, there these two T codes are deprecated. Now we have only one T code, BP. This BP can handle both customer and vendor and BP details as well. Okay. So now you guys understand, right? Who is the business partner? The business partner is handling the both customers and vendors at one place. Here they can store both customer details and vendor details and all dependent details also they can maintain at one place. So this kind of data holders we are calling like a business partners. Is it clear all of you? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Good. So this is enough for today for this short discussion. Tomorrow we'll discuss about few of the versions and few of the standard object we discussed, right? Through that we are going to dig into more on tomorrow. Uh, any doubts up to here? Any doubts? Have you guys at least 5% of information you get right about master data governance?
Yes. Here one doubt.
Yes, tell me.
Hello.
Yes, tell me.
Yeah, actually we are using the in SAP we are using S4HANA or ECC servers from SAP. We are using our own DBs.
Hmm.
Coming to non-SAPs like Oracle DB or SQL, we can handle MDG through their DBs. Is it possible?
Yes, that is possible. Here in the architecture level, it is there, right? In the
Yeah, right.
architecture level, how we connected? Here the connections. SOA services, ALEs, RFCs. These are the connections. Application layer integrations, SOA
Okay,
services,
to connect the non-SAP systems,
non-SAP system. So this
we
is the
will use
separate
this.
topics. Going forward, we have to discuss this all everything. How do we connect? That's a good question.
Oh,
So how do we? These are because of we are discussing only SAP system, but what about a non-SAP? So how to connect with SAP to non-SAP? There is a solutions are available in MDG. Through that we can connect. So these are the connections actually.
and yeah, we are using central hub for master data processes there, no? In the SAP
Yes,
MDG war architecture war. No? We
yes.
are using here app system or embedded also come
That
into
is
the picture
tomorrow.
here
That
for
is
MDG.
tomorrow session. Going forward, we will discuss. That is tomorrow. We'll discuss
Okay.
definitely. This whatever that you are asking the question. That's will I'll clarify in on the tomorrow session.
Okay.
Okay. Just we are in the beginning. So going forward, we'll discuss all these things. Good. Any other further doubts? Any other doubts?
Generic services offered by MDC also come in upcoming classes will get from
What services?
this here generic services in the architecture. Mm.
Generic services means what type of services you mean?
Means here it is mentioned, no, sir, in the picture.
Where
After master data governance
these are the
application,
services.
one below.
Yeah, this is the old solutions. This solution through this solution it is integrated to in the MDG. So based on this they offer these are the algorithms actually. Based on this they deliver these products, these objects. These are the generic services. Data quality, change request, and UI framework, validation and enrichment. So that means validations and derivations, related objects. So these are all objects are offered by the MDG. Okay. Any doubts?
No,
No.
sir.
Good. No doubts. Then we close the session. I'll catch you on the tomorrow at the same time. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.